and welcome to the Yawhg. This game I bought when I was at Fan Expo 2013 in Toronto. Now I actually met Damian there, the guy who did all the programming. Now, I'm just going to choose these two characters because I can. I was always the blue girl, even at the place. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. I can't speak. Not at one of us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week, unaware. And now I click enter. Alright, the art style of this game is freaking amazing. If you don't know what this game is, it's the Yawhg, of course, that's the name. But it's made by two people, and then two people did the music, and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff. But basically, you can choose any of these 8 places here. So I'm gonna go to the alchemy tower. I can either clean the lab or brew some potions. Now, I want to be kind of a mage thing. You have your stats on the side here. Blue is for the character I'm using right now. Green is for the character I'm using right after. Now you can see that you have stats. Now, depending on how high your stats are, depending on how high your stats are, makes it so that and I can't think. Makes it so that near the end, depending on what happens or like how high your stats are, the better the outcome. Yeah. So let's brew some potions. You spend the week experimenting with different potions. Gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a party. One alchemist waves his hand and produces confetti in front of him, and then spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his leaves. Then, all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. Now, my magic's at 7. I can either do a simple trick or a complex trick. You snap your fingers and end up accidentally setting your hair ablaze. Good for me. For the rest of the week, the alchemists make jokes at your expense. You lose 2 charm. Alright, so now I'm the next guy. I'm going to head to the forest. And I am going to chop some wood. I clicked the wrong button. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day during the forest excursions. Yeah. Excursion. You stumble upon a swarm of rats. At first you jump backwards in shock. But then, you start to hear them conversing with one another. They call you over. Of course, like, I wouldn't approach rats that freaking speak to me. Like, that's just freaking creepy. Excuse me, sir. One of them says in a high-pitched voice. That's obviously not a high-pitched voice, what I just used. I can't use high-pitched voice. My voice will crack up. Do you think you might be able to help us pick out something? You see, we're trying to elect the leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're deciding between Speedpaw, the vengeful, or Blightooth, the wise, says the rats. Speedpaw steps forward. If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader, one who isn't afraid to take our fights in the enemy. You said that wrong. They step forward. Good sir, I lead you these rats in enlightenment. What do you choose? Depending on what I choose, determines the outcome later. So say if I choose Speedpaw Vengeance, or Vengeance, he might attack the town later at like certain parts, and I don't know what Blightooth the Wise does, so I'm gonna go Speedpaw. Have the rats roar in tiny applause. Blightooth bows his head and walks into the massive rats. Speedpaw climbs up to your shoulder and whispers frightening tips in your ear. Or fighting tips, not frightening tips. That would work too, but it says fighting. Thanks. You get 1 fitness and 1 physique. Enter. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Let's go to the arena and let's compete into a fight. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique. physique and one fitness. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming too much to care. After a few minutes, Gina, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation with an asshole. Hey Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right now. Right away. Mother-in-law type thing. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off and hold hands. How do you feel? You feel happy for Kelly. You feel extremely jealous. You become extremely grumpy for the rest of the week. You lose 1 karma. Well, you're no fun to be around. You're gentle, you're rich. Whoa, yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go to the slums. You're gonna pickpocket as a baby, smelly performing petty theft. You get 1 month and 2 fitness. One day a swarm of rats flood the streets. See? What did I tell you? People flee in mad panic. What do? Run like a madman. Blast with magic. I have no magic, so I run like a madman. So you flee the scene with the people. You manage to escape, but the rats are still from the slums. It was on us in a heartbeat. Or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still. Let's meditate. You spend a week in deep meditation. I wonder if is it a full week? I don't know, like a full week just sitting in one spot? You come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, Yawhg, buzz in. He waves you over, of course. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? Block the sun from the elderly man. Decline. There's both good choices. So I'm standing in front of his face. He's sleeping peacefully. After hours, I feel faint. Gradually, everything goes dark and I pass out. When you awaken and everything, the garden and the ancient garden tree stands where the old man was sleeping. For witnessing a miracle event, you have gained 1 singular magic exclamation mark. I want to fight some crime. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 fitness. Rats are still all over the place in the slums. People try to go about their days, ignoring the pests. The rats hiss horribly, and they nip at your feet. Nobody knows what to do. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos. Screaming. The sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Some pretty graphic stuff. The tavern we are going to drink. Spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain, not spend. Why would I spend my own charisma? One day a fortune teller stood at the booth. Small sum, no thanks, because why would I give you money? For wealth and problem. Oh. That actually seems like I should have. I don't have any money, do I? Yeah, I have no money, so it wouldn't have mattered. I feel like I skipped down. Oh, okay, never mind. It was a good choice. Alright. That was smart. Let's 10 to some patience. Oh, wrong button. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. 2 mind, 1 wealth. One day a patient comes up to you in a hospital with sores that nobody's ever seen before. Ew, they're like little swirls. While walking by his bed, he looks at you, rudely, and asks for a glass of water. Now, depending on what I do here, something could happen. I could ignore him, and maybe, I don't know, I might die or something. I don't know, maybe he's like cursed. But I'm gonna get him some water. Bring a small glass of water to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swings it in his mouth, and then proceeds to spit it at you. The water hits you right in the face. As you clean, you scowl the obvious, insane man while spitting at you. That night, you get home, You feel dizzy and start having hallucinations of ancient wizards. You get 3 magic. You lose 3 mind. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong? Or have we forgotten? I don't know, have we forgotten, guys? I'm so confused. What is going on? Oh my god. No, I haven't done this here. I am gonna do some balling. You spend the week attending a fancy gathering. You gain 2 charm and 1 fitness. Let's see. One day, you overhear the jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you didn't understand the joke at all. As for an explanation, and I'd seem really stupid. Like, everybody would probably make fun of me. I'll try to figure it out on my own. Several hours thinking of a joke. Why don't you just look it up on the internet? Jeez. Well, of course you don't have internet. It's like old timey days, but anyways, several hours later, you figure it out, and a small chuckle it has. All that thinking gave you mind at work. You gained 1 mind. That was worth it. Just fight some more crime. You spend the week at smarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 fitness. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiritual shape. Sores all over your body. One night the sores begin glowing a vibrant blue color. You feel the magical power grow even stronger while your mind slips further and further away. By turning into the Ice King, you mind wearing a crown. You gain 3 magic, you lose 3 mind. In no time the swords are glowing so bright that they hurt and look all over. Oh my god. Someone rushes up to you asking if you're alright. Without a glance, you start with a flame. Holy fuck. Hopefully he was like a bad guy or something. Then you let us scream and shake the earth and shatter the skulls of all nearby. A river of blood coats the ground around you. Oh my god, you blackout. When you go This is awesome. When you come to your home in your bed, the souls have faded, and you feel like the disease symptoms have passed. The Yawhg is almost here. Almost. Dot. Double dot. Alright, week 6. Let's see. I'll do some brewing some potions. You spend the week experimenting with different kinds of potions to get 2 magical one. One day after he stops for a visit. She's adored by the magical gadgets and gizmos, and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all over there, way to impress artificers. Offering her an array of potions and elixirs. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of them, goes with a special trinket. God damn it! Why did I get that? That'd have been pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna go fight in the arena, because I can. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena, once again. You gain 2 physique and 1 fitness. One night on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Oh, can I pick it up? I can. Okay, I can pick it up, or I can leave it. I hear a voice from behind you, you're not. God damn it! The dagger begins to dissolve into a black smoke. Within seconds, the blade is gone. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder. Downs us. It says drowns, not down. Crushes us. Ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we? Past saving? Alright. Now this is where your stats get involved into the game. Now, for my blue girl there. My magic is 11, so I could do some conjuring and make some supplies, make some food, stuff like that, because I don't know, it's magical. I've also 11 mind, so I can do some doctor work. I can't be a leader because I don't have high enough charm. I could be builder. I'm pretty sure that's what my green guy's gonna be good. A smelter, you need some money to do very well in this. The tailor, I have no clue what the tailor does. They make clothes, obviously, but I don't know what stats you need. The looter, I don't really think you need anything. Town drunk, well, that's anybody, really. So, let's put this fair blue lady in the conjurer. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies from the town. For the town, not from the town. That'd just be a waste of work. With your magic, you summon a large amount of supplies. With some efforts, you summon more than enough lumber and food for the town. It helps rebuild the effort fast. Awesome. Now, this guy will be the builder. See? Oh! You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You build homes at breakneck speed. That would hurt. You would break your neck. Alright, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps rebuild effort significantly. Now pulling into a piece of paper because it's a great. And so, we set about our tasks. Once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, I click enter one last time. It was a struggle, but a struggle was we never abandoned it. Through our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish. And whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if we will ever can ever be ready for it? Oh, we almost made the whole town new again. Oh, so close. Holy shit, I'm at like 2,000 frames per second. Holy fuck. While the town is being rebuilt, you decide to become a full-time arena warrior. You slowly rise the rank, knocking out skulls and other fighters, even ones as the great Jean and the Beautiful. Before long, you become an arena champion. You travel across the world, searching far and wide, fighting the very best of the best. Tales have sung far and wide as the mighty feats of strength enter. While the town is being rebuilt, you decide to move out in the woods. You become a friendly local lumberjack and fashion yourself a log cabin. You spend most of your days chopping down chopping down giant trees, not wood. Well, it is wood. And carrying the logs to the town gate. You make friends with the dryads of the town, of the forest, not the town, because the town doesn't like dryads. And spend every weekend at the wild river parties. That actually sounds really fun. All in all, you lead a good life. Thank you, Emily and Damian, for making this amazing game. And thank you, Ryan and Helena. I'm pretty sure I said your name right. For this amazing music. Special thanks to all those that have special thanks on this great. This music is just so beautiful. I could sit here literally all day just listening to this. But it's time for me, once again,